There are several manifestations of violence against women and children in poor households. First and foremost, poor households have, in Uganda, the poor households have so many things, and part of the characteristics that, part of the things that show that a household is poor from our experience is that they are not able to afford the basics of life. They often don't have enough salt, which is a basic thing. They are not able to afford good clothing. They are not able to, they don't have sufficient food. In fact, I work with children. When we ask the children, what do poor households look like? The children are able to say that poor households often lack enough food. Poor households often are not able to support their children in school. Poor households live in very poor, ramshackled shelter. They live far away, and there is no access or connection in terms of the roads. So they really lack access to basic infrastructure, and then they are not able to take their children to hospital. There is usually violence that takes place in this person's household, and so in view of that, looking at those as parameters of poverty in households, then you look at the violence that the children talked about, saying that there's always violence there. Now, the major components of violence in households, the manifestations are in form of men or husbands beating up their wives. There is usually a lot of quarreling in the home, and then parents beating up their children. In some instance where in polygamous families, you'll find that women are fighting against other women, and then you'll find that the environment, the families around also are hostile towards the children, or the children are hostile towards the people around the community, and all those bring about manifest violence in households. Now, some of these quarrels or fights emanate from lack. For example, maybe a child has taken 200 shillings, just 200 shillings, and this is very little money, and there's disproportionate reaction from the parents because it took them long time and hard work to get the 200 shillings, and they don't know when they're going to get it again, and so they end up burning the child, or beating the child up, or tying them, or starving them for weeks, and all these are violence. And sometimes it comes as a result of the little salt because of the community systems where people lend or support each other in case of lack, and so this time there is little salt or one piece of soap, washing soap, and then the wife lends it or gives a portion of it to a neighbor, and the husband comes back, and it's all quarrels and fighting and battering and beating in reaction to such. So some of those are manifestations of violence in poor households. Now, several strategies have been tried out in Uganda, and I see them working. One of them is the traditional systems that are in place, the clan systems that in most parts of the country that still take collective ownership or collective upbringing of children have done significant, have made significant impact in controlling violence. In part of where I come from, we still have the cultural institutions that apprehend those who commit violence against either their wives or their children without any just cause. So they bring you to book, and then they punish you. And in view of that, they fear to continue with violence against women or against children. We've also known Child Fund and many agencies in Uganda. They have set up child protection systems and mechanisms that look at the reporting and then apprehension of culprits to those who have committed violence against women and children. And when they do that, they work together with the government systems, the police, and the court to bring to justice some of those who perpetrate violence against women and children. And in view of this, it has also helped in reducing household violence. I've also noticed that some of the other ways are economic empowerment activities, especially when you empower women and husbands as a household, as one, they do quite a bit in trying to reduce, because if the woman, if the contributes to household income, and they work together in this with the husband, then it's higher likelihood. We've actually noticed that such families that work together on livelihood projects together and earn income, and women are active participants in generation of this income, there is very low household violence inside. So economic and livelihood activities contribute quite a lot in reducing household violence. And particularly here, I mean the empowerment of women to generate income, but not forgetting that men should be part or should go alongside them. This is what reduces household violence.